And, dude, let's move on to it, man. The big main event, dude. The UFC 200 main card kicks off, dude, with Cain Velasquez taking on Travis Brown. And, dude, and originally it was announced, and I was like, what the hell do I care? But then now, like, his Travis Brown, dude, he's up and down, dude. He's never, like...
He's not consistent, dude,
No. But he's taking out some good dudes, so it kind of keeps him up.
He beat Mitrione, poking a dude's eyes out.
Yeah. He's inconsistent, but he's consistently fought quality fighters, at least. Right. Like, he fought Verdum, he fought Arlovsky. Okay. He's, like, been there. He beat Overeem, though.
Here's my thing. Yeah. I thought Cain Velasquez was a fucking garbage fighter, all right? But he's come and he's beat some pretty big dudes, all right? And he's been at the top of the division, all right? He fucking handily beat down fucking Brock Lesnar, all right?
Yeah, he destroyed him.
He just fucking beat him down.
He beat down diverculitis.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, Cain Velasquez is legit, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him credit. I'm going to give him credit where credit's due, dude. He's a brawler, man. He is going to fucking pressure Travis Brown. He's going to keep coming in on him. He's going to be aggressive. He's had over a fucking year to prepare for this fight, dude. He's hungry, dude. And he wants to get set up, for a title fight, man. A run in the division.
Dude, but what, man, aren't you going to be shitting your pants if he comes out looking like he did against Verdum? That was all. He did not look like
he was so rusty. That was like 2 years, though.
Yeah. And Fabricio fucking destroyed him and mopped him up. But, hey, guys had a year to get squared away.
Rusty!
All right.
You're going the ring rust angle on this one.
No, I'm just goofing, man. I just like Cain too. I like the work he does. I like the brawling he does, and I'm just afraid that he comes out this ghost of a man like he did with Verdum. It didn't even feel like it was Cain Velasquez that we had seen. in the past.
It wasn't like the guy that was just he always dominates his fights, and he was. Yeah. It was weird to see him like.
He looked gassed from the get-go.
And he always had a good tank too, which was really crazy. I think that injury really fucked him up. So maybe he'll come back, and this will be the real deal.
Dude, he's just gonna. I think he's just gonna keep pressing forward, get into the clinch, dude. Just fucking start throwing, man, and keep moving forward, man. I'm as a man who loved Brock Lesnar, dude. When I watched him just fucking lay waste to him.
You were a sad man that night. I remember we were all together, and you were just a sad, sad man.
Me and Bourbon crying together.
Even closer friends that night. But dude, put that with Brown's fucking inconsistency. Cain Velasquez, dude, he's gonna take it, man.
That's what I would say. I always pull up the records, and if I see loss win, I'm like, he's probably gonna lose.
I think you play this. You play the game like a roulette wheel, dude.
Like, I know. I play like I'm in first place in our thing, and I'm playing the numbers almost every single time. I just look at like how they won and lost, like what is like the stats show, like they're standing or their ground, and then I'm like, that's who's gonna win.
Yeah.
So
we just try and dissect like lifestyles and food.
And then on occasion, I'm like, I'm gonna pick based on my heart. And then I lose, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I want to win this. I want to win this year. At the end of your party, I want to be the guy with the trophy.
Yeah,
I want my UFC belt.
The only way you can see Brown is he is like the mountain dude. He is a fucking big dude. He's got a long reach. He stands outside, and unless he fucking lands one fucking lucky haymaker, right, I don't see him taking out.
It's funny you should say that strategy, because in watching the simulation, that's exactly what happened. And you haven't seen it, so that's kind of funny. But Travis Brown was using his length, and he was like beating him up, and then he tried to take him down. Cain was like, spun that shit around and ground and pound and fight over.
Yeah. So and what did I say? Cain Velasquez. He's going to continuously pressure him, keep moving in, try to get the clinch, fucking grab, put him on his back, and just fucking beat the mountain.
So who you got, Chad?
I guess I'm going against the grain here, dude. I was going to go with Travis Brown on this one, dude. As much as I like Cain Velasquez, dude, his last fight, It just doesn't, like, I just don't see him getting better in 1 year. Like, I know it's a lot of time to train, but it's also a lot of time not to train, to just not be, just like a lot of things can happen. Like, if it's not consistent. Plus, the way he looked. And he also, dude, has proven he's got a susceptible chin. He's been knocked out. Not a lot, but he's been in trouble. And, dude, if you guys remember Arlovsky Brown, dude, Travis Brown, it took a lot to take that fucking dude out. Arlovsky's no joke, dude. Arlovsky has had some of the top KOs we've seen in the heavyweight division. It's like, to take a couple of hits. So I'm going to go Travis Brown on this one, but, dude, expect this one not to go out of the first round. That's all I got to say, dude. One of the dudes is walking out a winner. It's going to be a KO victory. All right, dude, something that probably will go to the distance, dude. Our next fight here, Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar finally getting his title shot, dude, after about a decade of fucking begging and begging and begging.
No one likes a beggar, dude. No one likes a beggar.
Dude, how long do you gotta just ask for it, dude? But he's been looking phenomenal, man. He has been winning consistently. He's been doing work.
Dude, he's just been running rampage, man. He hasn't lost since his last fight with Aldo, dude.
And it's interesting that Dana White doesn't want to put him in that thing because he sees people like Conor McGregor and he sees people like Brock Lesnar who have like all this energy and like, they got the personality where people like get excited over it. Frankie Edgar is just like a...
Yeah, Dana knows if Edgar has the belt, he's like, well, there's my main event on Fox Sports 1, right? Because no one cares. That's the problem.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Do you think... I mean, obviously, I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see how McGregor comes back from this, is he still going to be the star power that he was when he was just consistently fighting on a regular basis and all that? And now people are just going to think he's a greedy motherfucker,
$6, dude. But Aldo, man.
He gets beat down by Nate Diaz, just fucking slams with him, dude. And then he fucking bitches out and says, oh, it's because of the money, dude, not because I don't think I can... I think fucking Conor McGregor was scared that he was really going to get fucking beat by Nate Diaz. Side ran.
I was like, where did Sweeter just take us?
Dude, yeah.
But the moral of that story was he destroyed Aldo.
Connor, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're talking about like the sellability of Edgar, dude,
And Aldo is equally unsellable. Like now that he's lost, you could sell him on the fact that he was unbeatable, but then he got beaten like 1 second. So now
it wasn't even a couple of rounds. It was like 13.
Yeah, so now his bill of sales, no one wants to buy that.
Dude, Edgar's also dropped a weight class, dude.
Yeah,
and since he's done nothing but gotten better.
Very interesting matchup.
It's a smart move, man. Who are you picking, Sweener, dude? Tough call on this one.
Yeah, this is a tough call. I think I'm gonna give the edge to Edgar, man. He's just been on a run. He's been solid. Get some respect, my buddy. Get out there.
He wants it more than anyone ever, dude. From the way it looks, like he wants this title more than anyone can ever imagine. He hasn't held a title yet in the UFC, and he's got an awesome record. He's put on some like really good fights, and he's done some work, but he's just not marketable. Who are you going with, Jason?
He's just like a normal guy.
Yeah.
Wait, he had a belt, didn't he?
Maybe. Don't quote. No, you never quote me on it.
Yeah, he had a belt, I think, for a while, I thought. We should probably look that into...
Frank the Tank Edgar. All right, well, who
look into that while I'm talking about the fact that I think Jose Aldo is probably going to destroy him.
Yeah.
I think Aldo is a really good fighter that got caught up in that Conor McGregor hype that Sweener was talking about, and that he almost did the Kat Zingano thing where he just got, too much. He telegraphed what he was going to do, and he got knocked out. I think he's going to win here and get his belt back, and it's going to be no big deal. No skin off his back. Aldo's back.
Yeah, he did have the belt. I apologize, dude. He had a title. I was just getting... he had the string with BJ Penn and all sorts of stuff, dude. I forgot about that. He fought BJ Penn 4 times in a row. Then he fought Gray Maynard to defend it. And then he lost it to Benson Henderson, and then he just couldn't get it back, dude, after he lost it. So 2013, he fought Jose Aldo, and he lost the decision, dude. So I feel like that this fight is going to be a tough one for him to go into because he's got that in the back of his mind, but he wants it so bad. His passion's there. Dude, Aldo's just, he just got knocked out in 13 seconds. He's got a world to prove. There's going to be a lot of pressure on his shoulders to perform and put it on, man. But when he does show up, he shows up with a killing, dude.
I think this might go back to the wars that Edgar's had in the past. just because Edgar can take a beating unlike anybody else. So
Yeah.
Aldo can dish out a beating. I just think they're just going to go and just destroy each other. And Aldo's going to come out on top. I totally see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. You're thinking Aldo on top? I was going to say Frankie Edgar, man.
Oh, you're saying Edgar? I'm saying Aldo.
I was just hyping up that Aldo's gonna try and destroy him, and it's gonna be wild and crazy. But I think Edgar, dude, the passion and the heart, dude, like we saw in Bisping, dude, the passion and the heart can take you to places you never imagined.
Yep.
And Frankie wants it back, dude. He had 3 title shots in a row, dude, and lost all 3 of them, dude. It's time for redemption. It's time to get the belt, dude. So I'm going with Frankie Edgar this time over Jose Aldo. And next up, we got the co-main event, or currently co-main event, until we find out more from Dana White on Daniel Cormier's opponent. I'm assuming that whoever that is will be the co-main event with Lesnar headlining it. But the current co-main event, we have Miesha Tate taking on Amanda Nunes for the bantamweight title. And dude, Amanda Nunes has worked hard for this bad boy, dude. She's earned it, dude. And Miesha Tate surprising everyone by taking out Holm. Well, not surprising quite everyone, but after Holmes, Ronda Rousey ass whooping, it wasn't expected that Tate would take her down and make her look so bad. But Tate's on a high right now.
She is, dude. I love the cupcake, man. I love the cupcake ever since Ronda. I used to love Ronda Rousey.
You're a train jumper, dude.
No, it came down to the Ultimate Fighter. It's well documented. I've said it to everybody. And then Ronda Rousey just showed her face at what a fucking disgusting, shitty fucking sportsman she is. And Miesha Tate took the higher road, dude. And Miesha Tate fought probably the hardest fight against Ronda Rousey before she got knocked the fuck out by Holmes. I mean, Miesha Tate sat there and said, fucking break my arm, dude. I'm not tapping. Fucking mad props to that, dude. And then she went in. And she had a game plan for Holmes, dude. And in the final round, she said, fucking, it's do or die, it's go. I've got to win this round. And she fucking submitted her, dude. So I give Tate, the cupcake, some respect, dude.
Yeah, no joke.
Ooh, did I not give her respect or something? I feel a little...
No, you love her, but I think you love Nunes more, don't you?
No, dude, I'm a cupcake.
No way, dude. You're going against... I'm just kidding.
I'm a cupcake.
Yeah, you've been talking
I take
cupcakes.
That as Miesha Tate for you, Sweetener, huh?
Yeah, all the way, dude. And plus, I'm gonna go with in their when they were having their press conference, dude, Cupcake said about Nunes, she has a tendency to break in fights, and I have a tendency to break people in fights. Yeah.
Now that is a pretty badass comment.
And Nunes responded with, "I can't understand English too well. What did she say?"
Did she really do that?
Yeah, she's.
Oh my god, I love fighting.
She needed
a translation. I'm gonna beat your face in.
That is so good.
Guys, I can't tell you, it was bad.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
after
good.
everybody stopped laughing for like 9 minutes, dude, they're like, "Oh Jesus, not even telling me."
That's so good.
What are your thoughts, Jason? Cupcake?
I don't know. I think Miesha Tate's gonna win this one. I don't know. She fought Rousey so hard. She destroyed Holm, essentially broke her down and just beat her. And she hasn't lost in forever. I feel no reason why she should lose to Nunes here.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Nunes, I'm not going to take anything away from Nunes.
Yeah,
she's just a fighter, man.
No reason.
She lost a tough fight to Zingano, right? But this Miesha Tate is battle-tested. She's smart. She's got a good camp. She's been doing her homework, dude. She's just going to come out, man. And at the end of the day, dude, it might come down to one thing. Heart. The Cupcake has heart, fellas.
Well, and if it comes to the simulation, it's Tate is going to knock her out in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So
I like that you added the minute and 30 seconds, dude, to just make sure.
It was like I wanted to hammer home how definitive the simulation said she would win. It was not even pretty, dude. A spinning back fist.
Oh, dude, she had that in her arsenal.
It was a brutal. Well, maybe she does. Maybe the game's tell. It's a tell, dude.
Saturday night, dude, she's gonna have it.
Brutal.
You know,
I mean, the thing is like. Miesha Tate isn't like a spectacular, flashy fighter like.
She gets work done.
Yeah, like what's that little skinny girl? I can't think of her name who just won, but I mean she's an unspectacular fighter, dude. But she's methodical. She studies. She waits until you make a mistake. She pounces, dude. She stuffs takedowns.
Nunez, it doesn't have much to take, dude. Nunez did surprise me in her last fight against my favorite Russian fighter, Shevchenko. Do you remember when I was hyping up Shevchenko as like the next big thing?
You love
and
Shevchenko.
Nunez like just held her at bay, took her out, and like slowly ground out a decision against her, which surprised me and actually put Nunez on my radar a little bit because I wasn't really paying attention to her, even though she's had a couple of strong wins coming into it. That one put her up above for me and showed that she has a little bit of heart too, because that wasn't an easy fight going against Shevchenko, dude.
That's true. I'll give you that.
So, but I gotta give it to Miesha Tate, dude. I like where she's going, dude. I like what she's got, and I like the thought of a Miesha Tate versus Kat Zingano, dude, more than I like a Nunez Zingano. So
yeah, a rematch with those. Rose Namajunas, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, dude, she needs to be the next champ, dude. Where is she?
She's a scrappy, exciting little fighter. She just barely won that last fight, but still.
I know she did, dude. I don't want to talk about it too much, but yeah, dude, I love her, dude. She's awesome. And then, guys, for the main event of the evening, dude, we didn't see this coming. No one saw it coming. It was supposed to be, first of all, it wasn't even announced until like 3 weeks ago that Brock Lesnar was even going to be on the show 4 weeks ago. So we get the announcement that Brock Lesnar's there. Then all of a sudden, John Jones gets kicked out because he's been doping up. And now we have, from UFC 100, Brock Lesnar was the main event. And now at UFC 200, Brock Lesnar is once again the main event. And he's not even a, like, roster fighter.
Full-time UFC fighter, dude.
He was just brought in as, like, a carnival act.
It is a carnival act. They're not even, like, testing him for steroids like he's a normal fighter or anything. It's just, like, this is guy that's fighting. It's crazy to me.
It's a gimmick, dude.
It's the best gimmick in the world, though. If they're going to have one, dude, might as well bring in old Brock.
Dude, Brock Lesnar is a prize fighter, dude.
His words, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the ultimate dog and pony show, dude. He's big. He's a freak of nature. He sells tickets, man. And everybody knows, man, I love Brock Lesnar. I've loved him since day one. I just can't believe that he hasn't fought since 2011, dude. It's hard to imagine a world of fucking nearly 5 years with no Lesnar in the UFC ring, dude. Lesnar's only downfall is that at 38, he didn't start in the MMA at 28. Because he would have been fucking murdering people, dude. Yeah. He's an anomaly. His size, his height, his strength. Dude, he's somebody who should be... He moves with the quickness of somebody who should be 70, 80 pounds lighter than what he is, dude. You know, and...
Remember when he fought Keith Haring or whatever his name was, dude?
And like
he gave him that hit, and then he just bulldozed him, dude, at like 100 miles an hour. I was like, oh, shit.
So I love Brock Lesnar, all right? No doubt in my mind. But... He's not an intelligent fighter when it came to this, dude. He's a freak of nature. He knows it. A bull would get out of the way if Brock Lesnar fucking 3-point stance.
You sound like Paul Heyman right now.
Yeah. This is like the best Brock Lesnar promo I've heard
but
in ages.
The problem is Brock went into all these fights just thinking, I'm going to beat a dude down. My pure athleticism is going to beat everyone, right? And, dude, when he decided he was going to stand up and bang with fucking Cain Velasquez... Yeah, dude. No dice. All right? Brock, when he hits you so fucking hard. But for his strengths at striking, he has a lot of bad qualities too, dude. He leaves himself open for counters. If he gets put on the ground, dude, I mean, Hunt is a big boy, dude. So Brock is going to have his hands full. But if this goes down to the ground... Brock being a fucking a true wrestler, it's over, man. It's over. But
his ground and pound is so
I hope to God Brock does not think he's gonna stand up and throw fucking fists with Hunt, because Hunt will fucking beat him down.
Yeah, Hunt will kill him.
It would be a head kick, and it would be ugly, and Brock Lesnar, we would all be sad.
Yeah, I mean, but other than that, I think he's been fighting with a true camp. They might actually have a game plan, you know.
6 weeks he's been training. He kind of eluded that, dude. 6 weeks worth of training. So he's been kind of doing it for a little bit. Not much, you know, as much as you would think someone would need. But
right.
I mean, he stays in decent shape too.
He's in the best shape of his life. He's over all his sicknesses and all that. So just think, dude. If he had been able to stay healthy even from when he started, dude, at age 33, he's 38 now, dude. What a beast he could be. So he's saying 5 fucking years later on in the ring, I'm in the best shape of my life. dude. That's a fucking scary thought.
So I take it you're going with Lesnar on this one.
Brock all the way, dude.
Yes, dude. Jason, man, can you follow that?
What do I say? That's what he said. Like
Mark Hunt.
Mark Hunt is gonna get a nice little punch and Mark Hunt win. I think Brock's gonna do Brock. I think he's going to not gonna try to stand and trade. Like, he's not stupid, right? Like, he knows he can't stand and trade with Mark Hunt, or can he? I mean, he's never shown that he can take a hit, but maybe he can. I feel like he's just the bell's gonna ring and he's gonna charge across, pick him up, slam him down, smash his face in, and it's going to be over.
Before he got his sickness, he was able to take a hit. The Carwin fight.
Carwin was deadly when he fought
dude,
Lesnar.
And Carwin hit him with some fucking shots.
That's true.
Lesnar's face was bloody, dude.
Yep.
But then that second round came out.
And Mark Hunt is not nearly as strong as him. He smartened
up a little bit, and he's like, I can't trade with this motherfucker. Takes him down and does it, dude. If he tries to do that with Mark Hunt, like Sweener said, it's not going to be a Carwin where you just get beat down. I think that, Hunt could KO him quicker than that and actually take him out.
Which is a sad thought when you think about it, because Brock is such a great thing to watch. It's like Mike Tyson. Like, you don't know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be fucking exciting. He's not going to get in there and give you 5 rounds, or I guess it's still 3, of just, like, pitter-patters and boring fighting.
Hunt bites his ear off out of jealousy.
Oh, one could only hope.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Brock's pure explosive power, and trying to take somebody like Hunt down. If Brock can get Hunt onto his back, dude, it's over. He's going to beat him into a coma, all right? But yeah, I mean, Hunt is a fucking striker, dude. That's why when we were all talking, we were like oh my God, fight? Dude, who the fuck is Brock Lesnar going to fight? Then we're like, Hunt?
Yeah, he's gonna get killed.
How the fuck did Dana White pick this cat for fucking Brock Lesnar?
I would have picked like Roy Nelson or something.
I think I called it because he was one of the only top fighters. Like, there was 2.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Chad did call it earlier.
I like to think that I called it earlier, but maybe I didn't.
I don't know. Either way, it's a bad matchup, I think, but it's a bad but very interesting matchup because they both have kind of equal strengths. Brock on the ground and pound on top is not going to get flipped or submitted.
I mean, this is a 38-year-old Brock Lesnar versus a 42-year-old Super Samoan dude.
I feel like this is the end of Hunt right here. We're going to see the end of Mark Hunt. Brock is going to do something to him that changes the trajectory of his career in the negative.
Yeah, I think right now Lesnar Hunt is the favorite, but I don't know.
No way. Brock is going to win. I'm picking Brock. The simulation picked Brock. Brock is going to win.
Sweener picks Brock, dude.
Go in my heart.
Dude, there's no fucking doubt in my mind I'm going Brock Lesnar, dude. Yeah. He's a love of mine, too. And like I said, dude, he's already been talking about it slowly and hinting at it. He says, I'm going to take you down, and I'm going to beat your face in. And that's not a joke. That's not him, like, trying to psych anybody out. He knows what he has to do to win. Yeah, he knows what he has to do to win.
All the interviews I've watched, he hasn't been bragging. He hasn't been whatever. He's like...
Honest, dude.
He's like, I don't know how this fight's going to go. We have a game plan, but game plans change. And he goes, in the end, I see myself victorious. I don't know how I'll be victorious, but he's like, I'm going to fight with everything I have. I've never been in this good a condition. Which at 38 is a fucking scary, scary thought.
So, dude, the hype, the build-up, the excitement for this matchup, dude, it's going to be a KO victory. We're pretty much positive of it. Dude, how sad does it go, dude, if it's like the Aldo McGregor build-up where it was fucking monumental and 13 seconds later you got your victory?
Brock is knocked out.
Hunt walks in there and just fucking KOs Lesnar and walks away, dude.
What if Brock KOs him?
In 13 seconds, it would be a miracle, dude. Dana White would just crap his pants and throw his pants into the fucking crowd.
So what happens if Brock wins
Dana White
this?
Would come over the fucking fence, dude, on his hands and knees, being like, "Praise be Jesus."
Because if Brock Lesnar wins this spectacularly, is he going to fight again?
He has to.
And it was that question was proposed to Lesnar, and Lesnar said,
"No, right?
That's my business."
Oh,
not any of your business. But he is contracted to fight at SummerSlam and do some WWE. It's called a one-off. They said it was a one-off. Obviously, when money talks, things change.
Dude, you can tell. This is what Brock Lesnar has wanted to do. And you can tell that while I have mad respect for the fucking WWE, for 5 years, dude, there's just been this fucking spark deep down in Brock's belly, dude. Just burning. And, dude, the winds of change picked up and turned that spark into a fire.
Oh, my God.
Brock Lesnar, UFC.
There it is, dude. And that's our UFC predictions at AllertonAv.com. UFC 200, Saturday, July 9th, 2016. Like I said, it starts at 3:30 Eastern time, so make sure you guys check your calendars.
No spoiler news?
Yeah.
About Cormier?
What's up? Oh, no spoiler news about Cormier. I'm sorry, guys. Dude, we didn't hit the mark, dude. Dana White is mum on his opponent. Actually, before we head out, who would you guys like to see, if you guys have anyone real quick before we get out of here, that you would like to see Cormier fight, dude? I mean, in the top 10 right now that doesn't have a fight, it's Alexander Gustafsson. We got Anderson Silva, who just came back from some surgery. And beyond that, there's really not a top contender that would really put a mark on the map, dude, in the light heavyweight division. It would probably be a middleweight coming up, or maybe a heavyweight stepping down to fight him. But right now, looking at the light heavyweight division, there's not a big matchup besides Alexander Gustafsson.
I would take Anderson Silva just because I'm ready to see that cheating little bastard get destroyed. It would be pretty nice to see his little, because he's fucking annoyed me so much in his career that I would be happy to watch Cormier just run train on him for 5 rounds and just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I mean, and he's been like tweeting and just doing stupid stuff, but I'm with Chad. Who do you think?
That's all they really got.
In my head, I'm like, what weight class is Bisping in, dude?
Bisping is already out. Dana White said he's been on a binger since he won the title, so he won't be in it. Yeah, so he already.
Damn you, Bisping! You English son of a bitch, you tosser.
Does Luke Rockhold want to step up and kind of? He didn't really lose to. I mean, he lost by KO, but it wasn't really anything crazy. If he's not on suspension, that could be an interesting pick'em fight too, because Luke Rockhold feels like he just fucked up and wants redemption for himself.
That's true.
So, dude, Gustafsson, dude, Rockhold, Anderson Silva, those are my 3 that I think might come out, dude. We'll let you guys know. We'll break the news for you guys as soon as it happens. Thank you guys so much for joining us for our UFC 200 predictions. Thank you, Sweener. Thank you, Jason, for joining me as well. Let us know who you guys picked to win. Let us know what you guys think of our picks. Share the story, subscribe, and let us know, dude. Twitch.tv/AllertonAv and YouTube.com/AllertonAv live. You can catch it all. We'll see you guys Saturday night at UFC 200.
Everybody at Sweener's house.